Where's your
I
second?
put the rest
Oh,
of
okay.
it.
I don't wanna read them, I don't wanna
Gotcha.
go to the, how do you
Okay,
change
so you wanna
that?
set up the visual.
Sometimes it's always been that way, but except for this morning.
Okay, so it has, it's just not working this morning.
I know, but she just stepped out, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to wait.
First thing I'm gonna do is just restart your phone. See if that's the issue.
Maybe she's trying to outrun the cops.
Who's that?
Cindy.
Cindy?
She might have a while.
We still trying to try, it's still reset.
They have, I don't know.
Alex is working on the rest of the POs.
That's fine,
Yeah.
9 o'clock we'll
What's
go
it?
ahead and
Password.
start.
Wi-Fi?
Boardroom.
Have to grab it.
Okay, can you start our meeting, Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hour of 9 o'clock, we'll call our meeting to order. I don't have an agenda. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. Roll call, please.
Bobbit,
Here.
Ronk,
Here.
Hess,
Here.
We do have a quorum. Max, would you lead us in prayer this morning?
Yes. Our dear Lord, Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, dear Lord. We thank you for all the blessings that you bestowed upon us. We thank you for life, health, and strength and right use of our minds and bodies. We ask that you watch over us and help us in our decisions today. Help us to do what's best for our constituents. We ask that you watch over our employees, help them to return home to their families to see them. We ask that you forgive us our sins and shortcomings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That'd be hard to get.
Item 4 on the agenda.
oh, I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
I acknowledge that the agenda was properly posted in accordance with the Open Meeting Act.
Thank you. Consider an act on the approval of the January 29th meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second that.
Hess moved, Ronk seconded to approve the minutes as presented for the regular January 29th, 2018 minutes. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Comments from the public on the below agenda items? None? Item 7A, correction OSA and I Form 240 from Treasurer's Office for Sheriff's Office Controlled Substance moved to SH Fort. Is that just a
That's the-
change in the?
right, I
the
did it in my
forfeiture?
office last week,
Right.
and then now the treasurer's office
Gotcha.
done it, so.
So do you have a motion to make this, change?
So moved.
Correction.
Second.
Ronk moved. Hess seconded to approve the correction for OSA and I Form 240 from the Treasurer's Office for the Sheriff's Office Controlled Substance moved to the Sheriff's, SH, forfeiture account. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously.
let's see, let me get my
I
stuff
make a
ready.
motion that we review transfer of appropriation.
Do we have any?
We have
have
two.
one. We have
I'll
two.
second that.
Okay. Hess motion. Ronk seconded to review the transfer of appropriations. We have two of them. The first one is from the county clerk's preservation account for $200 to be moved to, from preservation 2 to be moved to preservation 1A for $200. And it is for, to cover her salaries. The second one is from D2 Commissioner Cindy Bobbit to move $30,000 from her highway M&O into her capital outlay. It is to buy a pickup from the state bid. So do you-
I move to approve both.
Do we have any?
I'll second that.
We have two.
Okay, let me get my stuff.
Okay. Hess motion. Ronk seconded to approve the transfer of appropriations. We have two of them. The first one is from the county clerk's preservation account for $200 to be moved to preservation 1A for $200. And it is for, to cover her salaries. The second one is from D2 Commissioner Cindy Bobbit to move $30,000 from her highway M&O into her capital outlay. It is to buy a pickup from the state bid. So do we have any?
I'll second.
Ronk motion has seconded to approve the transfer of appropriation as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously.
They probably need to let them call a meeting to order.
Yeah, let me get that.
I make a motion to call our meeting order.
Okay, I'll present. Lamb.
Aye.
Broadbender. Jones is absent due to other obligations. And I acknowledge the agenda was properly posted in accordance to the Open Meeting Act for the Excise and Equalization Boards. Let's see, I have the minutes.
Oops, I signed it.
Oh, that's all right. Penny, you have, oh, this is the FYI, okay.
I signed it.
Was that the general one, Cindy? Because I never got,
Yeah, I didn't
I
read
never
through
got the general one back.
Ah,
Just
got
look
you.
at it.
Got
So-
okay.
That's it.
Oh, I'm
Gotcha.
sorry, so I need to stop.
No, that's an FYI, it says FYI at the top.
Actually, it's not, because part of general is.
Okay,
you wanna
then
see
that
Gonna
one's,
be appropriated.
okay.
I never got it
It's
back.
had, yeah, give it to
Oh,
her
okay.
to look at and to sign. Okay. We need a motion, okay, let's go through these first, we're on C, but let's look at them before we
Yeah.
do them.
Move to approve the minutes of January 2nd.
Another second.
Yes, second.
All in favor, Lamb.
Aye.
Broadbender.
Aye.
And Jones absent. Motion
Yeah.
carried.
Need to sign a copy?
Yeah, here's a signed copy. I mean, it doesn't matter which end else. This is the next item, and let's see, I gotta find the other one, because there's two of them.
I see Medford Fire Department got a $3,200 donation from somebody for their video training, fire training.
That's good.
Wow, that's good. I think it comes from one of those, but I'm
I'll
not sure.
bet it is for fire, I bet it did too.
What that is that on the new chart of accounts, because you know we're one of the beta counties, on controlled substance, the DA and the sheriff has to be split out completely.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, you
Well,
wanna sign this
in the
one?
treasurer's office, it's more compressed into.
Oh, well, yeah, I do
Then
wanna
the-
sign that
It's
one.
like- it's kind of weird, but the clerk's office,
Okay.
it does break. down.
checking,
But
you
when-
know,
When
don't
Penny's
know.
doing it, it's all by the first set of numbers, which is the fund, so.
If you
through
found
the
something wrong with it, I
Sherry
wouldn't
Schubert,
worry.
who's been the one at
Sign.
OSU training that's
I already got you
doing
to
all
do it,
this.
though.
You already did.
There's one called sheriff forfeiture, and she's had us move the one for the
Gee,
sheriff
thanks.
controlled substance into sheriff forfeiture. So now the 7301 will always just be for the DA controlled substance, and the 1225 will be for the sheriff's controlled substance, but it's now called sheriff forfeiture.
Oh.
And source those funds or what?
They've been there forever and ever, and we don't, or no, that is from
That's $2,100?
the one that has $2,110. Is that from like when you confiscate and you get cash, or?
Yes. Like on
seizure forfeiture, like
Okay.
if somebody has drug money, or like we seize a vehicle and the judge goes through with that process and they're able to sell it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what that means. And then that money's earmarked to be spent, I believe specifically to have something to do with drug control and training. Equipment that would go with that. So
Equipment or,
This and that.
equipment or training or something to do with trying to reduce drug.
This is
Right.
appropriated right there, and that's what's gonna be appropriated
And
according
so-
to the clerk's office.
This is that's the one that fixed it in the treasurer's office. This is the one we ran it through the board
Oh, I
last
thought you
week.
wanted that one
That
there,
fixes
and
it on the
that was
clerk's
separate.
side.
This
So-
one needs to, I mean, we,
Get
yeah,
this
we
or get-
need
Yeah,
that
please.
up there, and then you put the one.
went to a meeting in Enid Tuesday, Farmville, there's like 15 people working in this office, and Thursday there's only one. Well, we're sick,
Yeah.
and most of us farmers got it too.
Oh, hey.
And you decided to
So
come
did
up
we
here
have
and
a
share?
Yeah, I'm sharing the well.
We'll still move that.
Do you second the approval of the correction? Okay. All in favor, Lamb?
Aye.
Broadbander? And Jones is absent. Motion carried. Okay, here's the transfer of appropriations. And I have the two that I just ran through. If y'all want to look at those. And here's the two from today. And they have changed their form again. This is the new form. You'll notice it more on the back.
Is this an acknowledgement?
Yes, you just have to look, oh, on the back side, in my opinion, you should initial off that you agree for that amount.
Okay, both of us just chairman initial or?
It doesn't, yeah, I don't care. Do you know on the 237, I mean, the excise board, I just acknowledge that they've seen them, but are they supposed to initial on the, by the
Is that the
amount?
transfer or the correction?
The transfer.
Okay. They initial everything else, I would think that would be sufficient.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Just the chairman initial?
Just initial back here,
You're
by
looking-
the,
Yeah, I
Department
think
head.
so.
You guys are.
I didn't initial that.
I mean, it's whatever, if you just wanna look at them, that's fine.
Uh.
So if you'll write the amount in there,
okay.
their form wasn't loading it in right, but I think they've since fixed it, cause it worked on these where it brought it down.
That's a pretty nice healthy truck spot that the Metro Police Department and District Attorney's getting.
Yeah, I always felt like I could lobby for some of that. I had the housing fee to that, you know.
Well, it's already
I
fixed.
Yeah,
agree,
yeah.
I agree, I
I
think
mean,
you
I just
should.
clicked on it and typed
Doesn't
it.
work
I
like
think
that.
we're good on those. Oh, this one, yes.
Didn't they call you for
You'll
backup?
fill that one
We
in.
did actually.
Oh,
We did
yeah.
assist that.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy smokes. Nice.
Is that done? Is that
Yes, we're
settled?
done, yes.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that
So do I have a
case
motion
I
to
don't know if the
acknowledge
judge is
or
actually,
approve the transfer
actually,
of
if it's going through a
appropriations?
meeting, yes, I'm
You
guessing.
are?
That's what I'm
So
guessing.
moved
I'm
It's
guessing
coming
the
through.
judge
approve the
would
transfer of
approve the
appropriations.
I'll make a motion.
The court order's on.
What
the
did you
receipt.
motion?
Second.
You'll second.
Okay.
I did.
All in favor? Yeah,
Aye.
we got one. Lamb, Broadbander. Motion carried.
We'll call that tomorrow.
Okay, we're passing those on to you, so we haven't approved until we've looked at all of them.
Sure.
Is the governor supposed to be on TV this afternoon?
For the,
With
for
her,
State of
yeah.
Union.
I'm not sure. I wonder what time that'd be.
Supposed to be in Grant County later this week to dedicate that salt disposal business out there by UNITEC.
She is?
That's what I heard,
Supposed to be up in,
to dedicate that salt disposal thing up by you on the 32.
oh, really?
Yeah. I haven't heard rumors of that, I haven't heard that, I haven't read that.
Huh. Okay. I guess they had a 4.5 earthquake down by Dover.
They downgraded it to 3.7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heard that as I was on my way up here this morning.
What time was that?
It was overnight sometime.
Yeah, sometime in the night. You know, they changed our bridge rating. It was a 4.2, now it's a 4.5.
That's good.
Really?
Yeah. I talked to Donnie Head this morning early, and I said, well, you sending a team down there to Dover? And he said, no. He said, they changed that.
Cindy said,
Did ODOT do that, or did the
deal
Fed?
for FEMA, and you keep it
I'm
like that
not
for
sure
like that FEMA.
Who did
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah. Which I'm not sure when, I mean, I need to look.
It
when
has
that's
to be,
due.
you know, they've been giving information on
Secret to all
bridges
three
and
of
stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Consider that, so I would say it's statewide, but I don't know that.
You just pop that one out, and you're like, I'm like, my head's like.
Seagull breathing.
Penny, what these are?
I'll need them and then
Okay.
I'll.
That is old.
Here's what you need to sign, Dave. You don't have to go ahead and sign it in.
I got you guys this month.
You got the penny, huh?
Mm.
Next one, we got it.
Did you? Alright. Good job.
Anytime I think I'm getting one over on you guys.
Yeah.
Now, is the difference in this interest?
Because the interest, the amount of money in the pot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good size seizure.
That was
Mr. Max is the
traffic
big,
stop that
Mr.
Medford
Max
was
is the
involved
big
with.
one.
Okay, you got him. Is that his
Like
there?
11 pounds of
He's-
marijuana and that cash.
Well, he gets 82,000
Okay.
and so,
Well, where'd that come from?
well, he's got a 72,000.
Is that the guy going down 11 out here?
On
Yeah.
that-
Colorado
that STP.
marijuana.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Is that right?
Really old,
Going on Old
years ago.
Really?
They do a closeout.
Yeah.
You guys stop
ODOT
for enterprise.
does, and that's what it's from, because we didn't know what it was for. We had to go back and look
Are
at
you
that.
sure that was D1?
Yeah.
I'm
Was he in
positive. I'm
somebody
absolutely
else's?
sure.
He wasn't in his own vehicle, was he?
Yeah, tell me what project
You're
it was.
thinking,
What project was that? Come on.
I thought read that in the paper where it was somebody else's. So what happens on
January was a good month.
If
then.
you seize
I
a
finally
vehicle,
saved
it's not
on my-
really theirs?
Oh, yeah?
Too bad,
Well,
so
they're in
sad.
possession of it.
It's
They're
theirs.
still subject, you know.
No wonder they had
One of
the
big
cash to
things
give
look
you
for is
this.
Whether or not there's a.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
Yeah.
Whether or not you want
They're
to.
probably
Well, if it's
trying to
stolen,
make sure all
it's
their
stolen,
projects close
the-
out so
the
that
owner,
pot of money,
actual
because
owner.
they still see that pot of money.
Well, the owner could
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
If it's stolen.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Right. But if it's he's
Well,
just
it's
borrowing
just like
it,
you
it's
guys were saying.
It's
subject to
seizure.
seizure.
CIRB,
The
they
banks
don't,
don't like
they
to
feel
hear
like they
that,
don't need a
that
rating.
Yeah.
Vehicle was
I
a
bet
lien on it
not.
got
It's on
seized.
there every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and
exactly
ODOT
right.
probably feeling the same way about their deal too, so.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yes, it was.
It's mostly cash.
Yes.
So if that would've been outside of town, a quarter mile, it would've been you.
If we were the ones, it didn't matter where it's at, if we would,
If
that
you'd
would
have,
have been our case, it would have been ours.
yeah.
And ours in the DA's office, the DA gets their percentage.
Yeah, they don't care, they just want somebody to do it.
They got their percentage anyway, not the
Yes.
80.
Oh, yes.
they get a pretty big chunk.
25%.
I think that's correct, yes. Uh-huh.
It's never ending, is it?
Yeah.
It's like clowns coming out of a Volkswagen.
There's just a wash of cash here in this community.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Denny, we're seeing your miscellaneous receipts for both December and January on these. Are these just now being put in their accounts? The December ones? These
I don't
receipts?
attach those, that comes from the post office, you'd have to ask them once probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep all my receipts.
So was this money, you know, this money was put in December or did it get put in January? That was. These here are all dated in January and those
Yeah.
are all dated in December.
Like that, yeah. This
I
one.
mean, I honestly don't know, but I can buzz her if you want me to.
Probably if you add them up, December shouldn't be on
You said these were all
Those are all
Caesar's.
We need a motion to approve the monthly transfer appropriations.
Is it my turn? Yeah, it is. I make a motion to approve.
I second that.
Hess moved, Wrong seconded to approve the monthly transfer of appropriations for January 2018 as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Treasurer's allocation of alcohol beverage taxes.
Did you find a place to sign anything?
No, these are just they are kind of interesting though.
I know, when you look at it. when you
Yeah.
see it.
So do we have a motion here to approve the monthly appropriations from the excise board?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor? I guess I should have waited till you were done signing, but does it really matter? Probably.
We're getting close.
So, all in favor, Lamb?
Aye.
Brabender? Motion carried.
I move to approve the monthly alcoholic beverage tax
I'll second that.
allocation.
Wrong motion has seconded to approve the treasurer's allocation of alcoholic beverages taxes for January 2018 in the amount of $11,840.74. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously.
You got 4 minutes to your meeting.
Thank you.
Yep.
Look at the little here.
Which one are you looking at?
Let's see this.
We haven't done the mortgage certification fee yet.
I just had it and I'm like, okay, I know I'm crazy, but did I get them mixed up in here?
I didn't see it when.
Oh,
when
here.
we did- Oh.
No, it hadn't gotten that far. I can't blame it
Okay.
on you.
Well, I didn't know if it was.
Darn it.
You know, those
But I-
POs will get stuck together.
Okay, so let's just take District 3.
Well, it's every receipt attached to it. So we've got $9,300.
Okay, so just District 3.
Just, yeah, they're all split.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want
Want to call?
Yeah, it's like.
It is 9:30. I need to recess
Okay.
this meeting and.
Mike, it's your turn, Mike.
I make a
Did we
motion
make,
to
wait, let's do
recess.
the treasurer's.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Have you
it.
got
I
it?
had
No, I already signed it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I
I
thought,
am so
no,
sorry.
that's
what
okay.
you was looking
Oh, that's
for.
okay.
I make a
Okay.
motion to approve the treasurer's mortgage certificate fee appropriation.
I'll second that.
Hess moved, Wrong seconded to approve the treasurer's mortgage certification fee appropriations for January 2018 for $60. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion
Move to
carried.
recess.
Second.
At 9:30, Wrong moved and Hess seconded to go into recess. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, we are now at recess. We move over to the, down here. You got one,
I think that's
Okay.
okay.
All right.
It's 9:30, we'll call a meeting of the Grant County Board of Tax Corrections to order. Roll call please.
Bobbit,
Here.
Lamb,
Aye.
Harrod,
We do have a quorum. Consider and approve the minutes of the special meeting January 2nd.
I have them here. I know I had them here because I made copies this morning. Oh, here they are.
You're only doing 4 meetings.
I know, I'm like, I know they're here.
Snap it up.
Here, but I don't want to fall on my high knee, so. Apologize.
It's only money. No excuses.
Yeah.
If not, I will have the girls come look me up and copy real quick. Let's see, I know I have them here. I'll just- Oh, right here. There's the original, here's some copies. See the copies?
Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
I will second that. Lamb moved, Bobbit seconded to approve the minutes of the special meeting January 2nd, 2018. All in favor?
Lamb,
Aye.
Bobbit,
Aye.
Harrod,
Aye.
All ayes. Motion to pass unanimously. Consider the complaint of erroneous assessment petition for corrections as follows. What do you have, Robin?
We have one this month, and it's Steve Schneider. He'd come into the office, just kind of wondering, you know, why his taxes were so high, because his house was kind of being renovated and stuff like that. And I got to looking, and he had an 80-acre tract, and he was being taxed on 160, so this is what we're correcting here. So he's actually got 80 acres, and the tax amount is going to go from $939 to $601.
Was that just a 1-year correction?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
I mean, he's only been prior, has he owned that land a long time?
I'll have to go back and look and see how long, because I don't know when the 80, I don't know when it was split out from the 160 acres.
That's what I'm saying. We probably need to go back and check prior years to make sure that we didn't overtax him. If we've been charging for 160 acres for several years, and he's only owned 80, we need to go back and make that correction. So, all right. We have a motion to approve that.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Lamb moved, Harrod seconded to approve the tax roll correction for Steve Schneider as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Lamb,
Aye.
Harrod,
Aye.
All ayes. Motion carried unanimously. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Lamb moved, Harrod motion, seconded to adjourn at 9:35 a.m. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Lamb,
Aye.
Harrod.
Aye.
All ayes. Motion carried. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And then,
Would you let us know on that
yeah,
correction?
and then for them to sign.
Madam Chairman, I would make a motion to
As
come out of
Vice
recess.
Chair.
Okay.
Why not? Okay. A second.
At 9:35, Hess moved, Ronk seconded to
Vice Chair.
come out of recess and back
Me,
into regular
okay.
session. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Ronk.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
We are now back in session. We are down to payroll for January 2018.
I would move
We
to,
can review it first.
yeah, if you wanna review it.
Yeah, we can go through it and just make sure there's no.
Thank you. Okay, did you guys already? The alcoholic beverage and, mortgage tax, we haven't. Okay, so did we have a motion to, on the, I think on the allocation of alcoholic beverage, you just have to acknowledge it. Do we have an acknowledgement?
I acknowledge.
And then do we have a motion on the, mortgage certification fee? It's the $60.
Just move to approve.
Okay, do we have a second?
Yeah, second.
All in favor, Lamb?
Aye.
Broadbender?
Aye.
Jones absent. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
At 9:37 a.m. All in favor, Lamb?
Aye.
Broadbender?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay.
We're good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much. Oh, Mark Lamb, I need you to sign a couple of things for me. In fact, I didn't get you to do that just yet. We're trying to get all of our exposition and, receiving agents on order. So, for the equalization board, and here's a list if you wanna see.
No,
this,
that's
you're
all right.
welcome to have a
Things
list.
done.
Here's the
I
list.
need to go find the same people you guys found with the
Or I can email it to you,
Yeah.
whatever,
singing.
but,
Get a new one.
so what I'm needing
Well,
from
this
you is I
thing's
need
been
you to
here
sign
longer
here,
than I
and
have.
what it is
You're
it's
right.
making in the event that we needed
Yeah.
to order something for the excise board, Pat would also have the access to be able to do that. The other ones we probably have on there were, there's Cindy Max,
Not saying much, but
and myself, and then receiving is Alex and Desi. That's all I need on that one. And these are all yours, just so if you wanna look at them. And if you don't
Same
agree,
thing.
you don't have to, I mean, if you don't want them on there, but, now this one is making me where I could, if you needed something, I could order it for you, or requisition to purchase something. Or like, on your, mileage and travel, I can sign the PO.
Right. Well, yeah, definitely want to sign that.
Yeah.
not progress.
Because we're in the breakout, it shows
Look under that, commissioners are listed here.
Well, if we needed them to sign your travel PO or
Okay,
something.
okay, there's records on this.
Yeah, these are all the different kind of accounts and stuff that are set up.
Okay.
Now this one, you took it at, I'm sorry, I have other printed, but this is, so this one is no longer, cause we combined it,
Okay.
the communication,
Okay,
so.
gotcha.
Private launch, and all the other stuff.
And the reason this isn't a board action thing until it's approved by, it just has to go through the Board of County Commissioners, so I just forgot to catch
Yeah,
it
I'm on
before.
the legislative. I think we're trying.
But as the chairman, you have the right to.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, that's
All
what I
right.
need. You want me to send you a copy of this once it's approved? I can, cause what I'm doing is it's going through the meeting today and I'm gonna have the commissioners sign off on it and then I'll email y'all a
Yeah,
copy, how's
that'd
that?
be great. Yeah.
Sounds
'Cause
good.
this needs to be updated.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Alright, thank you, gentlemen.
Done?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, have a great day. Thanks.
You guys stay warm.
We'll try.
Good,
Do.
Oh, might envy you today.
We can trade.
Well, we're doing a press conference at 11. The lunch is at, close to 1:30. When did they go back in session today? I think today, 'cause I think they said our lunch is the second day of the session. And it'll just be us and them. Not the normal hustle bustle, it'll just be us and them in the lunch. So we can. Yeah. Next week's Valentine's.
I move to approve payroll.
Second.
Just another date
Ronk
away from
motioned
that.
and Hess seconded to pay payroll for January 2018. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Motion to review payment of purchase orders and travel claims.
I so move.
I'll second.
Hess moved, Ronk seconded to review payment of purchase orders and travel claims. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Don't read the sign copy here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that would be cool.
And did you sign the second page?
Wow, I'm having a hard time approving my mileage stuff.
You don't
You are.
get it, you don't sign. You better sign that right now.
I didn't sign my own mileage.
Well, I'm glad she's on top of it. She was having me sign stuff I hadn't missed to sign, so we're glad you're on top of that.
The only one I'm hurting is myself.
Yeah, I know. That's what I always seem to do too. It's like,
No.
but I guess it's better to be mad at yourself than
Yes,
have
it was.
Oh,
50
yeah.
people mad at you.
So he shouldn't be mad at me.
Okay, do we, I don't know, we've had that discussion before, food, are we allowed to buy food for our offices? I mean, I know I do a safety meeting every month, and I buy all the food, you know, like you had pizza that one time. And
You mean you personally
That's
buy
a
the
good-
food?
Yeah,
That's a good question, because we've always shied away from it unless it had to do with inmates, and so I'm kinda curious.
yeah, we've always been
probably need to
told,
have
we've been told early on from the auditors when I first came in that food was only allowed is if it was open to the public. In other words, you have retirement, you can buy a cake because it's open to the public.
Okay.
So if the public's coming in, you can do it, but like just for your office, they like candy and food,
Right.
they said no because employees are eating that, and so it's,
Well, I mean, and decorations and things like that. I mean, which I have bought it personally, but
no, I've never bought decorations
Yeah,
or
yeah, I
anything
mean-
like that. I don't know.
I was
I would certainly like some clarification on that.
okay. Let me
So,
do a little
we
checking on that.
ask about that.
Cindy, here's payroll.
Thank you.
Cindy, if you find something out, could you email me?
Yeah.
Cindy or Cindy?
Well, when I find out, I'll just
Okay.
we'll get that out to everyone so we have it clear.
And it probably depends on which auditor you happen to get hold of.
Yeah.
What that answer is.
I know J.C. Byrne's about to eat me out of house and home. He eats so many Tootsie Rolls. But I buy those little ones down at Sam's so the other day I had one that was like a big long one. I brought out. I said, J.C., this one's just for you.
He could keep the Knights of Columbus in business.
Yeah, you might inquire, like safety meet, you know, what is appropriate.
Okay.
Cindy Pratt, $4,000 for monthly credit.
She was a busy girl.
I was. Could I be so lucky? No. I have been busy, but not $4,000 worth.
I'm gonna sign that one up top.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last month was a good month on my revenues. I'm hoping this month. Back out. Generally right after Christmas. Right after Christmas, it's usually a week, month.
never seen that before. Various vendors. And I have,
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Some recent or?
Yeah.
Election board will do that when they have their county training sometimes.
That's a good number.
that'd make it a whole lot easier in the end if we could just, each district, various vendors. Blah, 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 blah.
In other words, just put $25,000 over various vendors.
Until you're, when it's gone, it's
Till it runs
gone.
out.
Yeah, I'll check on that. Is that
Is that kinda like getting
actually, even though I
PO for a sale, you know, they make you list what you're gonna
Because
spend
in my head, I do my
Right.
supposedly,
You
you know, but if you
Oh,
have
why no?
$100,000,
Oh, okay.
and
And
just
just-
something brings 60,000, something.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and it's just like how
Okay.
Okay.
More than you need.
If you went to buy
Do
one
a
thing,
thousand bucks. and I can
Okay.
pay anybody.
Okay,
you wouldn't have
sure.
If you want to print that
Just like
out
I
and run
said,
it through
it's like
today, we
Florida,
can
it's
still
like
do that.
Yeah.
Just put it in the
You know,
one. Just text me the number.
it's,
This much came in today.
Alright.
Then I'll
I
know
just,
whenever
you
it's
know,
into
it
the
used to
that's,
be,
it's kinda almost like having a
Hello,
blanket.
is Alex there?
exactly, exactly. It used to be
Okay.
they made you
Well, I'm
put
wanting her
what you
if she
paid for each
can,
one. Well, you didn't know.
Can she come in when she,
Yeah.
I'll
You
just
have
see
to
if she'll
make
do a
it way
blanket.
high.
And we'll go ahead and run it through
Give you the legal
for,
fee.
I just like kind of keep an
okay.
idea in my head.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, can you do a
That's just such
blanket,
an
and we'll
open-ended
start doing a
deal.
blanket for, Ken Kaiser for Medford Patriot Star, $1,000. Can you do it and bring it in shortly? We haven't gotten to that just yet, to blankets just yet. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Should bring one over.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I
I was looking at that,
Yeah.
telling her to get a, we're gonna do a blanket on that from now on.
that's probably a good idea, probably cleaner way to do that.
Don't worry about it.
Hi, it's Cindy. I was just checking. You will be around, so when they go into executive session for that, do you have that documentation? Okay, all right. And you want them just to buzz you when it's time? Thank you.
Okay, is this it?
Appreciate it. Okay,
Yes, for
bye-bye.
that folder, yes.
Just making sure Stephen.
That's a good
for
Good deal.
And
might
he
be
has
ready
the
for you.
paperwork.
This one. Got this too. We shouldn't be so overwhelmed with all
Yeah,
these.
I know. So is there still that, service out there, like you get so much in medical expenses built in, you can turn in for reimbursement? Do they
I
still
believe
have
there is still a process,
process
yeah.
on that? I'd say this one for the hospital
That's
might
not
be,
enough.
yeah, that's,
You have to,
how much is it? I know in,
thinking it's, it might be like 6,000,
okay.
something like that, yes. I know, I called the number on there
Yeah,
and threatened not to pay it because I took it in for one thing and they did these other tests and anyway, they never would call me back, so I figured I better just pay it.
I've had to go for, like,
He got in a fight in the jail.
well, for like drug tests after accidents.
Oh.
I've had to personally go into the hospital and tell them, you're nuts, there's no way they can afford to pay this.
Yes.
And then they finally, because they wouldn't return my phone calls either.
And ultimately, that gets passed on. I mean, we will add that to his jail cost, but
yeah, good
I
luck.
figure
Don't
two
have
sheriffs after I'm gone might start collecting. You know, it's hard for people to pay
Sure.
that stuff back.
Cindy, there weren't any invoices from Crossland Construction.
Let's see, did
We
do
got,
Yeah,
the-
we
the
had free
sales-
fare here and nothing.
Yeah, I gave them, forwarded to her.
It wouldn't come out of free fare, it come out of sales tax.
Oh, are we,
And
you still got
here's,
sales?
here's,
Okay.
I think here's here's
Okay,
sales tax.
okay.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, cause yeah, I know
okay.
I forwarded
Yeah.
some that I got from AIP and the girl had it wrong again, or the lady who sent it had it in the wrong name again. I had to send it back and say, you guys need to get this, we need to have it in just Grant County, not the economic development.
One of the subs called me again last week.
But as soon as I got it, then I didn't hold on to it or anything. And she
Oh,
got
no,
it back
I-
to
I-
me, yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that at all.
Okay, yeah, so. But a different person sent it to me than, last time it was Matt Graves and this time it was a lady that sent it.
guess Centos charged you $12.95 to, I guess, just come up here or what? It says, service charge.
There's nothing else on it?
That's all it says, a line item, service charge. $12.95, your total bill is $60.03. It's got ibuprofen, disinfectant wipes, and
It doubled the price of everything back to pay $12.95 for the delivery of it.
yeah.
Well, I'm starting to get them trained. Cause I told her,
Whipping them into shape.
yeah, I don't want to come in and have one of these be this amount. I want the minimum we need.
Yeah, that we've had that where they come in and just stock you
Yes,
full,
yes.
and then they come in and say, "Well, this is all outdated," and pull it all out and
Yes.
then restock it.
Yeah.
And we quit that company.
So,
Yeah.
cause you know, in the old days, that would have been $120,
Yeah.
$125. But and then the driver that comes now is really, she works with me well.
That's
I'm
good.
trying to keep that down. Yes. Yeah, doesn't that restocking fee include like cleaning and straightening and, you know, the box? Right. Might as well just go with the service fee, let's just call it what it is.
It's another way for you to get some money.
And Cindy Pratt,
Yes.
the architect did contact me.
Okay, yeah, he sent me an email back
Okay.
with kind of the cost. So
What's that? I'll look at it, yeah.
I'll forward it to you. Or anticipated, yeah.
Bomb squad.
Bones.
They're out of Hawkins.
He's a new guy, and
New vendors?
New vendor, And we did get our W-9 on them.
Yeah.
I told those girls, no new vendors, unless you have W-9 on them. I don't care how big they are, they have means to get it. So whether we have to report them or not, that's what proves whether we have to or not.
There's your problem.
Oh, okay.
And I have been, Phil has been coming over, and I've been communicating with Phil and sending them to him as well, and,
The transformer on there for Pond Creek's on there, 18,000.
Yeah. Whoa, okay.
Oh, previous, let's see, completed. I guess we've already paid that, I thought they were holding that to let us pay that out, but they've already paid it.
Yeah, I thought we had paid the electrical.
I thought they were gonna let us pay that out or something. We only got two of them.
Cindy, would you mind looking sometime this week and seeing how much money we got left in that account after these warrants go out?
okay.
This shows balance to finish 825,000.
Is that payment 8 or payment 9?
I don't know which one this is.
Payment 8, so you look payment 9.
Okay.
The one, last page,
Let me
last
look
one.
at the very last one. Okay.
So it ought to be like, 600,000 maybe.
622, 657 is what. I hope you say 900,000.
I hope I do too. I hope I say $1 million. I hope I say $1,990,000. But I don't think I will. But I will, and then I'll send you an email,
That'd be great, thank you.
kinda, and I can print out and kinda show you where it's, how it,
That way we know when we need to start hustling.
yeah.
We're supposed to have some more donations come in too,
That will be good.
I think. I don't think
We're
we're
hoping.
dreaming that. Well,
You know who from, Pat? It'd help me to know if it's a donation or what it is when it comes in.
can I tell you after the meeting? Because I don't know if they want it
Okay, yeah.
published. I think they do, but
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, I did on all the rest of them. That's why I brought them back.
Probably just the one I probably signed the wrong side. I'll sign both of them that way they'll.
That's why I thought, hey.
Better late, yeah.
Yeah, that's why, and I put them on the agenda as revised for the districts.
Just yours, all of our names on them, on both sides.
Is that all right?
Those are just to show that we did get them for the other entities.
two.
Do they? Okay.
These are those two cross them.
Do we have a motion to approve the payment of purchase orders and travel claims?
I so move.
Second.
Ronk moved, Hess seconded to approve the payment of purchase orders and travel claims as approved with the exception of that one that we're going to be checking on. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Blanket purchase orders, do we have a motion to approve
I
those?
make a motion to approve blanket purchase orders.
I'll second.
Hess moved, Ronk seconded to approve payment of purchase orders and travel claims as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
Ronk,
Yes.
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Certificate of state use or local government for farmer's grain for the assessor, emergency manager, county general, the sheriff, and, all the districts. All in favor? Or, excuse me, I need a motion, I'm sorry.
I so move.
I'll second.
Ronk motioned, Hess seconded to approve those certificates of local government for farmer's grain as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. And the governor's, Mary Fallon still has a burn ban that is effective January 30th and expires on February 16th at midnight. So we are still, Grant County falls under the governor's burn ban, so we will keep that going. Resolution 2018-05, resolution declaration of surplus of the 2003 Ford F-250 pickup, inventory 301.12.
But I need to surplus something.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd make a motion to surplus.
I'll second.
Okay, go ahead, man.
I'll second.
Bobbit moved, Hess seconded to approve the surplus for the 2003 Ford F-350 on resolution 2018-05 resolution. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. 2018-06 resolution, the 2018 Free Fair Board election of members and acknowledge of current Free Fair Board of Directors. So the resolution
here's the
calls
current
for the,
members.
okay, District 1 is Elizabeth
Who
Hoover,
signed
Phil
this
Ransom,
already?
and Jimmy Barty.
Just coming
And District 2 is Craig LaFear, Jimmy Blazer, and Lacey Reimer. And District 3 is Brian Schultz, Tim Winters, and Darren Schultz. So that is the current one, and we want us to sign that we acknowledge that that's the current one. Is that
And then once
correct?
they have the election, I'll bring another one back if that works for
That
you.
will work just fine.
Okay.
And the resolution is calling for the election. We're gonna call for it today. The filing period will be
Here's a
for
copy, please.
5 days,
Copy from me.
begins on February the 16th at 8:30. That's a Friday, and it closes, you're starting it on a Friday the 16th.
Because the 19th is a holiday.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I bumped it to the
I got
Friday
you.
before
Got
to
you.
make
Very
sure we got
good.
the 2 weeks
Very
in.
good.
Okay.
So the 16th and close on the 23rd at 4:30, and they file with the Grant County Clerk. They can also obtain that information online. It will be the actual election will be Tuesday, February 27th between 7:30 and 1. I will not be in my district shop that day. I have help with my vegetative management, but I can have some, make sure one of
Okay.
my employees
Okay,
will
if you
oversee
would, and I'll
that,
make,
and
you know,
then-
and I'll have all the ballots and
Yeah.
everything, and I've got the, I have all the, I'll have all the documents and have them
So-
down there ready for
I'm just
them.
gonna text her.
District
Yeah.
1 for Director 2 position is Phil Ransom's position, and that will be held in Waukeeta. District 2 position 2 is Jimmy Blazer, that will be held at the District 2 shop here in Medford. And District 3 is for Director 2, which is Tim Winters, which will be held at the District 3 shop in Pond Creek. And only registered voters are eligible to file as candidates, and only eligible people are eligible to vote. So that's the resolution. If you guys have seen it, do we have a motion to approve it?
So moved.
Second. Thank you.
Thanks,
Ron-
Alex.
Oh, here's-
Ronk moves, has seconds to approve the Free Fair Board elections of members for resolution 2018-06 and to acknowledge the current Free Fair Board directors currently in office. All in
Are
favor?
them all position 1?
All position 2.
2.
All position 2.
Position 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong,
Aye.
Hess,
Yes.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Let's see, we need to sign this one here.
and then that will need, I'll get it published, get it in this week's paper.
Okay. So, who was 3 again? Who was yours? That's that?
Tim
Winters.
Who was 2?
Jim Blazer.
Shirley.
No, Jim Blazer.
Sue Blade.
Jim.
Blade.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. Sorry there. Resolution of 2011 Chevy pickup, serial number 1GC2KBCG3EZ36 for the sheriff's department. He was, it was a pickup that they received by donation. They sold it to the city of Medford for $6,500.
I never had that kind of luck.
Okay, so,
I'd have paid you twice.
Have you been paid? So you have the money in the bank?
I haven't deposited yet, I just got the payment.
I don't want it now that they've been driving.
It's actually, after I get out of here, it'll be, it's going to her office.
Oh dear, we missed out on a great deal. Do we have a motion to approve the
I so
disposing?
Second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hess moved, Ronk seconded to approve the surplus, or the disposing of the pickup for the sheriff's department. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Okay, 2018-08, resolution declaration to surplus 2 3/8 junk fencing, approximately 1,337 feet, and dozer blades that Grant County purchased in January 14th.
we need to sign that if you will, though, before we,
They're both them.
okay, thank you.
So,
We didn't purchase these. These were shop built,
well, just put on there, well,
and I don't know when they were built.
I just put on their shop build, and that I would just say, the fairgrounds donated, or
Yeah.
something like that, just so we can, follow through on that.
Should I mark out this?
Oh, that just means when it was required. Then
Well, no, I don't know when it was.
Then I mark
Yeah.
that, no.
Okay.
And sign right there, we're gonna surplus it. Do we have a motion to do that?
I so moved.
I'll second that.
Ronk moved, has seconded to surplus the fencing and the dozer blades. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously.
I guess annually I'm supposed to do this. The only ones that has to do that to the board is the clerk. I found it in some statute. I was reading stuff. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
Did you ever name your first deputy in case something happens to you?
I thought she
That's,
did,
that's
Mindy
what
said.
this is doing, which
You're
I
right.
had, but this
Okay,
is.
well, we all have to do that, rank ours, who
Yeah,
that
but,
is.
and I'll send you the statute that I found, because it says it, but it only says that the clerk, and if I, I may not understand it correctly,
Yeah,
so.
well, in another place, that might be in one place, but there's another statute that
That says that
that
all of
we
them do?
all
Okay, well, then I'll-
And we try to do that, and you're right, we have not done that this year.
Okay, well,
So we
I
probably
will-
ought to put that on there and have each one.
For
of
all
us does it,
offices,
yeah.
okay.
So, do we have a motion to approve the county clerk appointment of deputies for 2018?
I so move.
Second.
Hess moved, Ronk seconded to approve the county clerk's appointment of deputies. First, Mindy Sink, second, Alex Britton, and third, Jenna Killian. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Okay, requisitioning officers for D2, D3, the
Oh, sorry.
commissioner's officers.
Here's a copy for each of you, but we're just once again trying to get this
Okay.
stuff all
Yes,
up to
and we
speed.
would like to have a copy to put in our
Okay.
file cabinet back here,
Okay.
if you would,
Sure.
please.
So here's a
That's
copy for each
great.
of you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's great. And then these are to update, make sure you've got current copies correct on these, on your requisitioning,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So
Mhm.
the requisitioning officers, we're just updating her files because some of the paperwork could not be found, and this way we know we're current on everything.
Mhm.
So do I have a motion? Well, we can go through here and signing first, and then we can see if we've got any problems with any of them.
Thank you, have a good day.
Thank you,
You too.
Scott.
Thank you. You guys are all gonna have writer's cramp today.
Signing day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Whew.
And then you get to sign all of it.
I know.
It's a good thing we had that special last week.
Yeah.
Or else-
Yeah. Oh, it would have been a
Bear.
all-nighter. Could have been an all-nighter.
No, thank you.
No, I'm too old
Move
for
to
all-nighters.
recess.
I used to be able to handle them in my younger day. Now when the sun comes down, I'm like, is it bedtime yet?
Now, do these all supersede all the other ones?
Yes. And I guess I need to make that probably known. I mean,
Well,
or should I
We
put
should
it on?
put it- we should
well, I was
put it-
gonna say,
put
because
it
we
in the
didn't,
minutes.
because we didn't sign all of those. Those are just the ones you couldn't find, I'm guessing.
Right. No, I'm sorry. Those that you're signing, yeah, so, and we just have it as updated as of
Okay, yeah, so
February.
you're getting, making sure now you got paperwork on everybody that's in
Yes,
this column.
yes,
That's what I was wanting to
yes.
double check on, so.
Probably
and
ought to
making
put it in the
sure-
minutes as like that.
Okay.
Yeah, updated, that
Okay.
it's updating, then the other ones that are still on the list and are currently employed are in place.
Okay,
So that is, we need a motion to approve the requisitioning officers for the, all of those, offices. D2, D3 Commission, Election Board, Equalization Board,
Thank you.
Excise Board,
Yep.
Free Fair, General Government, Hall Fire Department, Medford Library, OSU Extension, Pond Creek Library, Sheriff's Office, and Treasurer's Office, so.
I make that motion right now.
I
Okay.
will second that
So
motion.
Ronk moved and Hess seconded to approve those to add, to update the current list, which is now current as of today, February 5th, 2018. All in favor?
Bobbitt.
Aye.
Ronk.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. The receiving officers will be next. We will go through here and sign these.
You thought those were all of them already.
I think she's got it out for us.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I appreciate getting our paperwork in order.
We're really trying to work on some of that. I know I've got to work with Penny's office and try to get the balancing squared away. I'm hoping we have, that'll be a, cross my fingers and then so next we have CODA this next week, but next week after that, that's my primary. Oh, that's right. Yeah, tomorrow, yeah. So then the
Yeah, don't go next week.
Yeah, I'd miss it next week.
There might be a more fun conference though.
Well, we have meetings, we have a meeting next week too, for chart of accounts
Yes,
on Friday.
and OSU, I'm going for the commission meeting.
Oh.
That's Wednesday.
Let me see that last one. Okay, this is a receiving, they got requisitioning, that's,
Oh, on the form.
that one, they got requisition,
Oh.
and that says receiving at the top, did that one?
Well, this
That one
is
does too.
requesting.
That's
Yeah.
requesting, and it should be request.
Oh, she's saying she's Charlotte's saying she's a requisitioning officer.
Oh, I got you.
and she's
okay.
doing it for the receipt.
Okay,
So which,
gotcha. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard.
Which
when I
really she
saw
should
that.
have put
Yeah,
librarian
that's
or
all
something.
right.
But
That's
yeah,
all right.
okay.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I see what they're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
A little unclear, but clear
Yeah,
enough, I
got
guess.
it.
That we
Yeah. You just need to read the whole,
Yeah.
whole word, the whole thing there. All right, now we need a motion to update our receiving officers.
I make a motion to update our receiving officers.
I'll second.
So Hess moved, Ron seconded to update the receiving officer for the assessor's office, commissioner's office, county clerk's office, EU 911, phone reimbursement account, election board, emergency services, Longmont Fire Department, Medford Library, OSU Extension, Pond Creek Fire Department, Pond Creek Library, and Wauketa Fire Department. All in favor?
Bobbitt,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Do let the records know that those documents had typed on them Cindy L. Bobbitt and I am
Oh,
Cindy R. Bobbitt.
gotcha.
But I
Okay.
didn't sign them. The next deal is to sign resolution 2018-11. It's the actual complete list of our requisitioning officers and receiving officers as of today, February 5th, 2018. Do I have a motion?
So
to approve
moved.
it?
Second.
Ronk moved, Hess seconded to approve the list as completed, updated with both the requisitioning officers and the receiving officers for all of Grant County offices. All in favor?
Bobbitt,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. Road crossing permits.
I have
I
those two, but I don't
don't-
know that we're ready on those.
No, we're not.
Okay.
So, none. New business. Do we have any new business, Cindy Sue?
I do not.
Okay. Max, do you have any new business?
No.
Okay. None. We are ready for item 9. And, there is one blanket.
Oh, yeah.
And I can take those payroll.
Okay, I haven't signed this blanket.
Hi, Stephen. It's Cindy. We're ready for you when you are. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll put the thing on
I really
executive session.
appreciate this.
Oh,
If
no.
you'd make us another one.
Yes, I will be. I'll
Give it
put
to
a sign.
Desi, give it to
Okay.
Desi so she can make a folder and put it in
Oh,
here.
okay,
She's
okay.
making us folders and so that we can actually come in here and we're looking
Well, and that's
for
what we're just,
something
we're trying
that we
to,
can
yes,
find
and,
them.
And yes, whatever you need, we'll get it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it where we get all our documentation.
Right.
Get it on a rotation where
That
we
way.
need to do it.
We won't have to let you go back and forth running all the time.
You are now muted and considered in an executive session.
Oh, wait,
The,
Cindy, have we
cam-
made the motion to go into executive session?
The cameras,
I don't think we did.
the camera's still lit up.
Right, but
It's showing that deal that's gonna be on our screen, but we
this
can't
right
do that.
here.
It's gonna
Okay,
show
let me
that,
go
but,
back to live,
yeah, you better
though.
go back to live, cause we have not made that motion, so when Pat comes back in, then we'll do that, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no, I'm glad you caught
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Hi, Stephen.
No.
Let's see.
Outside the door.
That'd be fine, that'll be fine.
Cause otherwise,
Yeah, you got too much to
I got too
carry,
much to carry.
yeah.
Oh,
It's my chair dolly.
Yeah, there you go. Did that desk work for you?
Yes, it's
Good.
working great.
Good. Cindy, after we go into.
You're blocked out.
Card?
Well, I am using it as such right now.
I make a motion that we go into executive session.
I second that.
At 10:42 a.m. Hess moved, Ronk seconded to go into executive session to, for the notice of claim pursuant to the provision of the Government Tort Act 51, Statute 151, and claimant's request for bodily injured, scarring, and disfigurement claims which exceeds the statutory damage cap. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried. Cindy, would you please put our live stream on executive session, mute that?
Yes.
And would you then double check, have Brandon double check to make sure that we are not live streaming our.
Yes, and I will also.
I move to re-enter open session.
I'll second that.
At
And-
11:07, at 11:07, Ronk motioned, Hess seconded to re-enter open session. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Ronk,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. We are in open session. There is no action to be taken. We do have an envelope here with our executive
Do
session
we
minutes.
need to sign that seal?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
We sign that seal. Stephen will do some follow-up work for us.
Okay.
And get
Thank
back
you.
with
Thank you.
us.
I'll
Thank
talk to you second,
Thank
thanks.
you very much. Commissioner comments?
You know, it's still dry.
That it
We're
is.
just continuing on, same thing we was doing last week. My bridge guy that was supposed to be there to repair a bridge, it didn't show up. He's detained out western Oklahoma. That's all I have.
It's still dry. Well, we are too. We're hauling some auction items out to Elk City today, just to go ahead and get it done and gone and out of the way. We are hopefully, we got good news last week that K&K Diesel found an engine for our CMI grinding machine, and the plan is to probably get it back next week, and we're going to try it out on the first 3 miles north of Highway 60 on M&M Blacktop. We will be doing 1 mile at a time. We're going to grind it, make sure it's got a good packed base, and then we are going to put crusher run rock there for probably till the latter part of the summer. At that point, we will double chip seal it, kind of like what we did with the cemetery road at Nash. We've had pretty good luck with that, so we're going to do that, and hopefully it'll make a whole lot nicer and smoother roadway than what we got. But it will
This
be.
citizen will appreciate that.
It's actually about 2 3/4 miles that we're going to be grinding. There's about a 1/4 mile in the second mile around that big bridge that is in asphalt that we won't grind that. But yeah, I'm pretty fired up about that. That's about all I got.
Okay. And believe it or not, our district is also dry.
I can't imagine.
Yes, we're still doing some ditch work since it is dry. We've had the weather, the freezing and thawing, so we are doing some ditch work and some things like that. Still working with the wind farm, we was hoping to have that done last week. It's going to be tough if we get it done this week, so trying to do that, and I'll be out inspecting the roads because they've got to do some, not only hauling off the excess material, but we've got to pull in some roads. Tomorrow I'll be in Enid. I have a community sentencing council meeting, so I'll be in Enid for that. I am planning on going down. Are you going to that WOW breakfast on Wednesday? I was planning on going down to that breakfast
No,
on Wednesday.
I've got a dentist appointment at 9 o'clock
Oh, okay.
Wednesday morning.
Okay. I am planning on going to that ALCO breakfast with the legislators at 7:30, and then going out to the Capitol at 9 o'clock. I was planning on doing that. I am not going to the code conference, but I am going out to the Capitol. And then I've got conference call, my NACO Central conference call on Thursday, and a Women in Government conference call on Friday. So that's busy time. So that's all of my comments. We're down to item number 13
I make a motion we adjourn.
I second that.
at 11:12. Hess moved, Ronk seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Wrong,
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried. If you don't wanna go to the city, I forgot I was going down
I've got some other stuff I
to
need
do. Okay, all right,
Anyway,
so then that'd be fine. Thank you.
I do plan on going to some of those breakfasts, though. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty important that we all probably try to go some
Yeah.
this spring. Sounds like my kid's gonna page for